When we talk about the authenticity, I feel like people, let's say they put some stuff in AI and they go, you know what? I really want the same reach as Anthony Simone has. And they take a bunch of clips and a bunch of information about you. And then they go, AI, make me look and sound like Anthony Simone. But if they're not you and then they try to be you, that's where I feel like 90% of the people online or in business or even like speakers are getting it wrong because they're taking these principles, but they're not using them to tie into who they are and what their story is. So it doesn't sell. It like almost reminds me a little bit of like Colby Covington. You know what I mean? Like Conor McGregor does all the trash talking, Chael Sonnen does all the trash talking, and it's them. So it works. But when you try and do it as Colby Covington, it's not resonating because I don't think it's authentic. And I think in, like you said, in the age of AI and stuff like that today, so many people are either on the side of I'm going to say outrageous things to offend people so I get traction, or I'm going to be so safe and careful not to. And both of those are not good. And I really feel like there's a beautiful place right now for those people that are unapologetically themselves. Like my buddy Kurt Osiander, another famous jiu-jitsu guy. I remember I took him out to a concert with a bunch of my friends, and I was like, look, guys, this guy's name is Kurt, and he's going to be Kurt with you. And you're either going to love him or you're going to hate him, and you're going to know really fast which one of it is, you know? But he never apologizes for it, and people love him for being him. So talk a little bit about, like, as people are building brand and rapport online, what are some ways that they can build authenticity or stick out or build rapport to people virtually in this sea of imposters today?
That is a really great question and topic. So I was telling you before we hopped in here, kind of like our discussion before we hopped on, is that I've seen now this phrase a couple of times. They're calling it the authenticity apocalypse. And what that means is that it's kind of twofold. It's like, is somebody that's advertising or saying that they can help somebody, can they really do it? Right? Are they real? Are they legit? And then the other thing is, who are they really? Like, are they just trying to be somebody else? Are they trying to be Anthony Simone or Nick Lamagna? Did I say that right?
It's Lamagna, like lasagna with an M.
Lamagna,
You're close enough. You're
Lamagna.
close enough.
See, right there is like authentic, right? To me, I made a mistake in pronouncing somebody's name and I laugh it off. That's who I am. I throw out dad jokes. I'm silly, but that's who I am. And if somebody doesn't like that, I'm cool with it. I'm not trying to have everybody like me. I just want my people who resonate with me to come closer to me because perhaps maybe I can help you in some way at some point in time. And I think everybody needs to think about that because when you try to be somebody you're not, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. And then at some point, you're going to be tired of being that person, right? It's like an actor that goes into this role and they put all this energy and effort into becoming a character. But at some point, they can't be that character forever. That's not who they are authentically. And people ask me all the time, like, how can I create the most competitive advantage in today's market? And I'm like, just be you, right? Be you because nobody else can be you, truly. And if you're you, you're going to attract the people to work with that are going to resonate with you. Trust me, you will. Now, in the beginning, when you're just starting out, you might have to take on some other people just to kind of get the revenue going and building up your business. But at some point, you're going to figure out who those people are, and you're going to, trust me, enjoy working with those people that align with you a lot more because they're not going to suck the energy out of you. You're not going to have to pretend to be something you're not. And the more that you can sort of, step into that role, and I think part of the problem is, that question is, how do you do that? For me, it's like taking a step back and really figuring out who you are. What do you want to do? What is the impact you want to make? What's your purpose? Are you saying what you want to say when you want to say it, as long as you're not, necessarily offending somebody or, casting hate? Are you standing for what you believe in? Are you saying what you need to say when you want to say it? Are you doing those things? Are you being true to yourself, right? Because I think for all of us as humans, whether you're in business or not, part of our quest is like, who are we really, right? And figuring out who that is, because if you can be yourself, say what you want to say, be who you want to be, and like you said, not being apologetic about it. Because some people, they'll say something and they're like, oh yeah, you're right, I'll take it back. It's like, look, if you say it, just stand. Hey, you know what? Whether it was, an insult or whatever, you could say you're sorry. But it's like, hey, I did it. I'm sorry, whatever. But don't like waffle on, your decision to do that. Hey, I did it. I take ownership of it. I take responsibility. And that's just me. Take it for what it's worth. And I think there's power in that because when you don't take responsibility for things and you leave it up to chance or other people, right? Where you're like, you know what? Sometimes even if it's not my fault, responsibility. I mean, I've worked with lots of clients over the years where they were clearly wrong, but I'm like, you know what? My bad. My bad. Because at the end of the day, it's like, sometimes you just have to do that.